If you've been considering getting a mortgage or maybe refinancing your home or getting a car loan, you might also be wondering what is the magic credit score number you need to get the lowest interest rate? The lower your interest rates, the lower the monthly payments you'll have to contend with. I do have good news. You do not need a perfect credit score. In fact, I want you to lower your expectations a little. And it's fun to say that to you. I don't get to say that very often. So go ahead, lower your expectations. I am going to show you what a good credit score is, what the magic number is to get the lowest rates, and what you can do about it if your score doesn't quite measure up to that magic number. Let's get started. Take a look at the credit score ranges next to me. I want you to have a good idea of what's considered a really great score and what's a not so great score. For an excellent score, you need a score between 800 and 850. 850 is a perfect score. Remember, I said you don't need a perfect score, and I meant that. You don't need that. A very good score is 740 to 799. A good score, which you hear a lot about in the media, they might say, oh, you need a good credit score to get this balance transfer or this personal loan, but they never defined it. Well, here you go. A good credit score is between 670 and 739. A fair score is 580 to 699, and a poor score is 300 to 579. You may know your FICO score right now. There are a lot of free ways to get it. You can take a look at that chart and see where you fit in. The average FICO score in America right now, as according to myfico.com, is 717. Now, is that high enough? Is that the magic credit score number? No, not quite, but we're getting closer. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. The magic credit score number you need to get the lowest interest rates is 760. You don't even need an excellent score, which starts at 800, just a 760. I decided to check out a calculator on myfico.com so I could compare how much more you pay if you have a 660 score as opposed to a 760 score. With a 760 score, let's say it's a mortgage on a $500,000 home, 30-year fixed rate. And by the way, these rates do change often. They're mortgage rates. They go up and down. So this is an estimate of what to expect. I will put the link to this calculator in the comments section so you can run the numbers yourself for your own situation. All right. So if it's a $500,000 home, the monthly payment is going to be $3,463 if you have a 760 score. Your total in interest is going to be around $747,000, just under that. Woo. If you have a 660 score, your monthly payment is going to be $3,584, which is $121 more than if you have a 760 score. And I know that would come in handy. I could do a lot with $121. Now, over the life of a 30-year loan, you're going to pay $790,000 and $413 in interest over the life of that 30-year loan. So you end up with a 660 score, you end up paying $43,884 more in interest than if you had that 760 score. So as you can see, it's a huge difference. So what if your score doesn't quite reach 760 yet? Is there something you can do to get there? Oh, yes. I have some tips for you to increase your score in a hurry. I have what I call my quick credit score hit list. And this is a list that I share when somebody needs to raise their credit score a little bit as fast as they can. If you are 100 points away from 760, you're going to need longer than a couple of months, most likely, to increase your score to that point. But it's really simple. I want you to pay all of your bills on time. Payment history is 35% of your FICO score. If you've got credit card balances, keep them below 30% of your credit limits. You've got a credit utilization ratio, and that's the amount of credit you've used compared to the amount you have available. Keep it below 30%. But to really boost your score, here's an insider tip: keep it below 10%. You'll increase your score much faster that way. Another trick is to ask for an increase in the credit limit on a current credit card. If you get an increase in a credit limit, that increases your available credit, and that is a good thing for your credit score. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. We talked about the magic FICO score number that you need to get the lowest interest rates. If you're enjoying my podcast, please give this episode a like and subscribe to Your Personal Economy. Thanks for joining me again, and I will see you next time.